latest updates, subscribe to News 9. Lebanon's protesters stormed several government ministries as violent protests gripped Beirut. The Foreign Ministry, the Environment Ministry and the Economy Ministry were occupied by angry demonstrators who called for the downfall of Lebanon's ruling elite. These protests were witnessed 5 days after blasts rocked Lebanon's capital city, Beirut. The Banking Association, which protesters blame for the country's worsening banking crisis, was also taken over by protesters and set ablaze. Police fired tear gas and rubber bullets as protesters hurled stones and fireworks at security forces. Parts of the central district were set ablaze, and when the protesters took over the Foreign Ministry, they declared it the headquarters of the revolution. Tens of thousands of demonstrators poured into Beirut's Martyrs Square, calling for revenge against the ruling class of politicians. Politicians have been widely held responsible for the explosion that lay waste to large portions of Lebanon's capital. The air was thick with tear gas as people filled the main protest site, with the demonstrations stretching to surrounding neighborhoods. The US Embassy in Beirut voiced support for peaceful protesters. The Lebanese people have suffered too much and deserve to have leaders who listen to them and change course to respond to popular demands for transparency and accountability. We support them in their right to peaceful protest and encourage all involved to refrain from violence. One member of the Lebanese security forces has died and over 200 people have been injured in the protests. Protesters demanded justice and said that they have been oppressed by the ruling class. They bombed our city. I will go back in. You survive an explosion in Beirut only to be tear-gassed. We were born and raised with this regime in place. We believe it's time for it to go, especially after the last explosion. These politicians deserve to be hanged here. They deserve even worse, honestly. Authorities too had a tough time managing the crowd and were in the line of fire from angry public.
We are in trouble here because on one hand protesters are burning buildings, and if I send the fire trucks to put the fire out, I'm afraid protesters might attack and hurt the police and firefighters. On the other, however, I cannot just not send the police or the firefighters.
Meanwhile, Lebanon's Prime Minister Hassan Diab has vowed to hold early elections as his beleaguered government faces calls to resign. Diab said he would introduce a law calling for early elections and said he would remain in government for 2 months.